I'm going to introduce a fusion restaurant where you can taste traditional Korean dishes and wine. The restaurant is called Café Décoré. They offer you light food combining a modern taste with Korean flavors. During World Food, we visited Ashoka, and there we can taste traditional Indian food with its unique flavors and fragrance. They offer you more than 50 kinds of curry and tandoor dishes. A paradise for various dishes, Cuisine Korea. Hello, I'm Gina Huang. Have you ever thought of this before? You feel the pleasures for dressing or watching new things, but what if you didn't feel the pleasures for eating? For me, I would lose all interest and hope in life. A study says that eating is essential to us because it makes us happy. So today, why don't you come with me and explore some delicious dishes? Café Décoré is a fusion restaurant located in Apgujeongdong. Use the Apgujeongdong station or go straight to the Galleria department store from Hakdong intersection and turn left at the first side street, then you are there. The sofas in apricot color and furniture made of cherry tree wood put you in a comfortable mood of a living room. There, a wine bar of refined European style gives an exotic feeling. The black and white pictures of Koreans who have lived in the days when Korea was being open to the outside world and candlesticks with traditional patterns engraved add to your sights to see. The walls are decorated in olive green color and the comfortable chairs with pine wood props give you an elegant feeling. 카페 데코레는 어떤 뜻인가요?
카페 데코레는 프랑스 말로 한국 음식점이라는 뜻이고요. 서양 인테리어와 한국 음식과의 만남을 의미하고 있습니다.
이곳만의 특징이 있다면요?
저희들이 가지고 있는 특징은요. 일단 서구적인 인테리어와 그다음에 한식과 그다음 와인과의 부조화스럽지만은 조화스러운 만남을 들 수 있는데요. 음식의 특징을 들자면은 전통 궁중 음식이나 기존의 토속 음식에 대한 그런 무거운 부담감을 없애고 저희들 음식을 처음 접하는 외국인들이나 아니면 약간의 라이트한 한국 음식을 좋아하시는 분들을 위해서 보기 좋고 맛있고 거기다가 여유와 낭만을 즐길 수 있게 와인도 한 잔 곁들여서 나온 음식이 저희들 특징이라고 할 수 있겠죠.
They offer numerous side dishes and the Korean food, which can be a little too hot, is made light. And such are the characteristics of Café Décoré. The menu of today they suggested are bulgogi, fried rice cake, grilled whole spring chicken. He puts his spirit into the food he cooks. I'd like to introduce to you Chef Song Un-jong with a cooking experience of 15 years. 카페 데코레 음식만의 특징이 있다면요?
네, 카페트골의 음식 특징은 한국적인 맛을 양식화시킨 것이라고 한 음식이라고 말할 수 있고요. 그런 것을 이제 서구화시킨 것보다는 좀 한국적인 면에서 좀 단맛과 좀 매운맛 이런 거를 좀 더 한국적으로 좀 이렇게 퓨전화시킨 그런 거를 좀 특징으로 하는 게 우리 카페트골의 고유의 음식이라고 이렇게 소개하고 싶습니다.
첫 번째 요리는 어떤 건가요?
네, 불고기와 가래떡을 이용한 불고기 요리입니다.
The main ingredients of bulgogi are rice cakes, vegetables such as sweet potatoes, zucchini, mushroom, herb, and as seasonings red wine and sesame. First, slice soft zucchinis and oak mushrooms into 5 centimeters. Slice onions in a proper size as well for later use. Place the pan with oil and put thinly sliced meat into the pan. Then add olive oil and garlic and fry properly. Add red wine to remove the fishy smell and fry until it's properly cooked. add oak mushrooms that was sliced into 5 centimeters thick, zucchinis, hot peppers, stone leeks, velvet foot, and onions. And add sesame, herbs for fragrance, 2 teaspoonfuls of soy sauce, some sesame oil, and 2 tablespoonfuls of sugar. Before frying the meat mixed with vegetables, add a proper amount of water into the pot. Then add 1 spoonful of sugar and a compound seasoning, honashi. Add a little soy sauce and sesame oil. And lastly, add rice cake and boil everything. When the rice cake is ready, fry the meat mixed with vegetables. When the vegetables are cooked, place the fried meat into a dish first. Then place the cooked rice cake around the meat. Lastly, sprinkle fried garlic and stone leeks on top. Then sweet and hot bulgogi and rice cake are ready for serving.
예, 두 번째 요리는 굉장히 간단해 보이는데요. 어떤 요리인가요?
이번에는 요리가 연계 치킨 구이라고요. 그릴에다가 색깔을 내가지고 굽는 요리인데, 먼저 이 과정을 보면요. 이 기존 우리 가게에서 프라이드 치킨 같은 거는 오븐에서 그냥 바로 양념을 해서 튀기는 건데, 이거는 이제 그런 거에 차이점을 좀 약간 좀 더 세련되게 해가지고 양식화 시킨 거거든요. 과정을 보면 여기서 이제 로즈마리나 그다음에 올리브유에다가 통후추 이런 걸 같이 섞어가지고 지금 이걸 하루 정도 재워놨다가 그것을 이제 오븐에서 굽는 요리입니다. 그래서 소스는 이제 고추장 소스를 한국적으로다가 좀 가미를 해서 만든 요리라고 할 수 있죠.
Chicken meets hot pepper sauce. Prepare young chicken, carrots, broccoli, hot pepper sauce, and lemon juice. Sprinkle ground pepper, salt, and white wine on the young chicken soaked into wine and olive oil. Roast the chicken meat slightly on the hot grill so that ground pepper, salt, and white wine can be soaked well into the meat. Then move them to a dish. Put the roasted chicken into the oven again and cook for 7 to 10 minutes. While the chicken is being cooked, add 1 teaspoonful of sesame, 1 tablespoonful of hot pepper powder, 2 spoonfuls of hot sauce, some white wine, then boil to make a sauce. Slightly boil the properly sliced carrots and broccoli. Put the yellowish chicken that was roasted in the oven on a clean dish and slightly place boiled carrots and broccoli around the meat in order. Lastly, spray the sauce on top and sprinkle some fried garlic and sliced stone leeks. Then the nutritious grilled whole spring chicken is ready to eat.
Now it's time for me to taste the dishes. Just by looking at the dishes, making my mouth water. Okay, now the first dish. Okay, so rice cakes. The rice cake is very tender, very chewy, and it's very rich, the sauce. Delicious. Okay, now we're gonna have a glass of wine. Now it's time for me to taste the second dish. Some sauce. Delicious. It's very spicy, but I can still smell the fragrance from the rosemary leaves. Excellent.
You might think that Korean food is hot and salty and cannot go very well with wine. But the light taste of food served at Café de Corée is the secret making its guests come back. Foreigners who find Korean dishes too stimulating are major customers of Café de Corée.
Because one thing is the food, and I like fusion food, and another is that this is very good ambience. It's very nice place. We like the decoration here. It's very enjoyable, very peaceful, and also I have some favorite dishes here. It's the one with the beef with all the 7 different kind of vegetable, and you wrap it up.
Pancake.
Yeah, it's very nice.
That's my favorite.
Well, my favorite food is the kalbi because it's very flavorful and it's prepared in a nice big steel dish with lots of vegetables, and it's a very modern presentation. And the bulgogi, because the chef makes the bulgogi in a very interesting way that you don't find anywhere else in Korea.
Well, I like the food and I like the ambiance of the restaurant. It's very comfortable, and I also like the wine selection. All very good. So it's a very relaxed place to come and have dinner. Great.
Fusion Korean food is an excellent combination of Korean flavors and Western food. In addition to bulgogi and chicken, there are also many dishes that look very tasty. Al-sambab with seasoned lettuce looks irresistible, and the cool-looking pear salad with gorgonzola cheese are popular dishes here. Assorted flat cakes with colorful decorative seasoning, which contain fried vegetables such as zucchini and mushrooms and fried fish. Oriental pasta containing various vegetables added with soy sauce and sesame leaves. These dishes are often ordered.
Bulgogi with wine. Today, I introduced a restaurant called Café de Corée. This is a place where you can enjoy both the traditional taste of Korean food and a modern taste at the same time. I think it is a great place where foreigners can become more familiar with Korean food. Now, please stay tuned with Look and Taste.
Looks good and tastes good. The interior is decorated in an antique fashion, and its special accessories, in addition to the herbal fragrance, creates an attractive space. This place is JR Jewelry Cafe. On display here are jewelry products made by handicrafts and a variety of herbal products.
저희 JR은요, 기존의 다른 카페와는 달리 카페가 단지 차를 마신다는 공간을 넘어서서 주얼리 작품을 전시도 하고 판매도 하기 때문에, 또 특히 손님들이 오시면은 주얼리를 같이 만들 수 있는 공간이 되기 때문에 주 고객층은 남성보다는 여성층, 또 중년층 고객분이 많은 편입니다.
At JR Jewelry Cafe, they serve jasmine tea that's good for a change of mood. Peppermint tea is good for recovering from fatigue, and chamomile tea is said to be good for cosmetic purposes and also for insomnia. Rosemary tea is good for promoting your memory and for relieving stress. Lavender tea aids in easing your nerves. And fennel tea stimulates appetite and is good for obesity and constipation. There are as many as 15 kinds of tea, and you can also have a light snack such as a sandwich. Hello everyone, I'm Kim Go-eun of Cuisine Korea. There is a saying that when in India, everyone becomes a philosopher. It's because India has rich culture and deeply held traditions. Now, today we won't be traveling all the way to India, but we will be trying the closest thing, their food. Because food has something to say about the culture of one country. So come with me and we'll find out about all the different tastes that India has to offer. A hotel in Itaewon, which is a district popular with tourists and foreigners in Korea. Here you will come across an Indian restaurant called Ashoka. Ashoka is on the 3rd floor of Hamilton Hotel near Itaewon subway station of Line 6. Chairs and tables of unique Indian style, traditional wood crafts, and stained glass ceiling are well matched with the red carpet. It all goes to create an exotic oriental atmosphere. Upon entering the restaurant, you'll become lost in the traditional Indian music and delicate interior. You'll almost feel like you're in India itself. Ashoka is one of the world's famous chain restaurants. When it was first opened in 1988, it was the only Indian restaurant in Korea. The name of the restaurant Ashoka, it sounds Indian. Does it have a meaning?
Yes, Ashoka is a very famous king name in India who has spread Buddhism all over China and Korea, Japan, and all the other countries of the world. He was a great king, and the name is after him.
Oh, so it's a name of a famous Indian king.
That's correct.
Okay, what's something special about Ashoka that makes it different from other Indian restaurants?
That's correct. This in Seoul, this is the only authentic Indian restaurant, which is managed by a very Indian staff and Indian management. And it is we have the people from India, and we follow very authentic recipes, and we follow the authentic dishes here. And the names are also mentioned in the menu is the Indian way. And it is, if you compare with other restaurants in Seoul, I can just say that they are not authentic.
Right.
And this is the only place you can find it in Seoul, authentic, and we are serving for last 15 years, and we have not changed any bit of that one. And we want to present to the Korean people real authentic style Indian food.
Ashoka serves Indian dishes of unique fragrance and taste. Chicken curry and dishes made with masala are two typical dishes of India. Something that I love about Indian food is the delicious aroma that greets the nose before you even see the food. Let's now take a peek in the kitchen to see how it's all done. Let me introduce the chef, Zulfikar Ali Khan. He says, I'm in charge of all the dishes at Ashoka, and as a chef, I create art. He's going to cook the sweet-tasting chicken curry first. A variety of spices such as chopped onion, ginger, garlic, and garam masala are added to the boneless chicken meat. For chicken curry, drop some olive oil in the pan and add the fragrant garam masala and chopped onions, then fry them all together. Add chopped ginger and garlic to make the curry spicier. Then add the sliced tomatoes and fry again. Now add boneless chicken meat to the properly fried spices, then fry them all together. Then add turmeric powder, cumin seed powder, and chili powder, which decides the fragrance, the taste, and the color of the Indian curry. This is all for the seasoning. Lastly, add a thick juice made with ground almond and stir it and mix it well. Now the chicken curry is ready for serving. Anyone can enjoy this chicken curry of a sweet and hot taste. The second dish is jinga masala. It is made with shrimps, green capsicum, green peas, and various spices. Slice onions, green peppers, and tomatoes and save them for later use. Drop some olive oil, add onion and garam masala, and then fry. Add garlic to make it spicier and the sliced tomatoes, then fry them together. Shrimps are the main ingredient of today's dish. Peel off the skin and clean them. Add the shrimps and a little salt, then fry them until the shrimps are cooked. Add hot pepper powder and cumin seed powder, then fry until the sauce is nice and thick. Add green peas, slice green peppers, then fry until they're nicely mixed. It looks nice and spicy, doesn't it? Hot and spicy jinga masala is now ready to eat. Naan is a traditional Indian bread made by baking kneaded flour in the cooking stove. It's a typical Indian food along with curry. It goes very well with all types of Indian food. Wow, a feast has been prepared. Now we're going to try the food, which also happens to be the favorite part of my show. Now, which one shall I go for first? Decisions, I know. I'll go for the chicken curry. The chicken is tender and it's rich and subtle at the same time. It's very creamy. It's the kind of taste that after one bite makes you want to have more and more. Now I'm going to try the prawn curry. Now, how am I going to describe this? It's powerful and strong. Yet at the same time, it has a subtle taste of the seafood, the prawns.
매콤한 맛과 부드러운 맛이 이렇게 잘 조화가 돼가지고요. 굉장히 이색적인 인도 특유의 이색적인 맛이 나는 것 같아요.
Ashoka serves various menus, including over 50 different kinds of curries. Mung bean curry, dal maharani, Arabi masala with taros, bagagi baigan, a combination of hot sauce and eggplants, and crispy vegetable samosa and many other dishes. You can enjoy the true taste of Indian foods.
If you're looking for something special to tempt your taste buds, I definitely put Indian food on top of the list. The taste of harmony that is unique to Indian food is created with a combination of herbs and spices, and Ashoka offers more than 50 dishes to choose from. With the rich taste of India and an authentic atmosphere to match, I'm sure that Ashoka will be a delight to just about everyone.